Hello, strong people. Week 4, day 3, I think, leading into Olympic City Pro-Am on March 23rd, I believe is the date. Getting excited. Actually, that means it's almost exactly 8 weeks away. Would have been 8 weeks a couple days ago. That's cool. That ain't long. That's when training starts to get real fun. I already did my warm-ups. I'm a little bit out of breath. We have a few sets of 3 on incline log today. I don't really know how many sets, if I'm being honest. I haven't quite looked. I know it's triples, though. And after that, some, I believe, more close grip bench. If you've watched any of these videos, you know that I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time. It's exercise by exercise for the most part. So I know for sure we have incline log to start, and I'm guessing close grip bench to follow. I could be wrong. Who knows? Either way, it's kind of a heat wave in PA. I'm wearing a t-shirt in here tonight. It's crazy. And not just any t-shirt, the pug t-shirt. Because pugs have the strongest shoulders in all of the animal kingdom. If you've ever watched Animal Planet, then you know that, but I'm sure most of you know that anyway. It's a pretty well-known fact. Anyway, let's see if I can match that and just, put up some big numbers on incline log. Let's get to it. I'd be lying if I said my warm-ups feel strong. But that's not going to stop us from going up. So we have 370 on here. I messed up my math warming up. Just because I planned on getting pretty heavy today, I threw on some 45s rather than 25s the whole way. Just because I like 50-pound jumps for this, The log's 150, so 200, 250, 300. A lot of the times I'll take an extra jump between 250 and 300, is kind of middle of the road there. But I put, 90 pounds on first. Well, that's a lot. I put 25s on to make it 200, and then I took those off, put on the 90s. And that took it up to 240. And I meant to take it up to 250. I put a 10 on each side, which if you do your math, 90 plus 20 is 110, not 100 pounds. So what I thought was 250 was actually 260. And then my next warm-up was 290 rather than 280. I realized that, after 290, which it's 10 pounds, it shouldn't make a difference. But when you're expecting it to feel a little bit lighter than it is, it's like, ooh, that's a little bit heavier than I thought. Maybe it's a rough day. But knowing that I was, pressing a little bit heavier to start than I thought to, than I meant to, I don't think it matters that much. It doesn't matter much anyway, even if I never realized. I could have done this whole set and done 10 pounds over what I meant to do. And I'd be like, oh, cool, I did 10 pounds more than I thought. But my chest and shoulders were a little bit tight today. I did a little bit of extra banded work. I'm a little surprised that they're as tight as they are, just because, I didn't do a whole lot of sets on Monday. I didn't do push press after. I didn't, I just had my top singles. So I don't know, but we'll keep going. We'll see what happens this set and decide from there. Well, that went better than anticipated. I'll be honest, no set felt great. They all just kind of felt like meh. Like, yeah, you move the weight, but that's about it. However, it's like crazy humid in here. It's so foggy out. Everything's like slightly damp. Because it was just, negative 13 degrees like 4 days ago, and now it's like 50. So everything was frozen, now it's defrosted. It's really humid. It's hard to breathe. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, sometimes whenever you feel meh, you don't realize like how good the weight's actually moving. I don't want to say that those moved well, like any of them. I just didn't feel like I had much pop. I don't know. It was weird, but they moved. And then the big winner there is that last set. It's a plus set, so 3+ was the goal for that last set, and I got 5. And 3 was a bit of a grinder, 4 was a grinder, and then 5 was a real grinder. So there's a method to the madness when it comes to grinding out reps like that. In strongman, it could be, when it comes to pressing, it could be a reps event, it could be a medley and then press away, or a medley then, press out the last rep, whatever it might be. It could be a max, it could be anything. So the ability to grind out reps matters big time. So even though, that 5th one was a grinder, and I wouldn't say it was a good rep, technique, whatever you want to call it. It didn't look pretty, but it went. I was able to grind through it. So I think that's crazy important in strongman. And I've gotten a lot better at that in the last year or so. So I think it has to do with all the Viking press I had and the strict press. I think strict press really teaches you to grind through reps. When I did push press mostly, I was just like, relying on that dip and drive, and I couldn't finish the rep out. But we're getting better at it, so I'm happy with that. 370 for 5 is definitely a PR. Everything in me, even though nothing felt great, I still wanted to go up to 400. But I made that mistake Monday, so I wasn't about to do it, twice in 1 week. Could I have hit 400 for, maybe 2 reps? Yeah, 1 at least, maybe 2. But that's not what I needed to do. That was not the plan. So I stuck with 370, finished out my reps, didn't miss any reps. Felt good. I'm happy with that. That's a win. I still don't know what I'm doing after this. I really don't. So I'm going to find out here in like 2 seconds. All right, pressing is done. It felt good. Bench is feeling better every week. I still don't quite, it's not quite clicking. I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Not sure what it is, but if it's still, if we have it the next training cycle, then we'll make it work. We'll get better at it as we go. Fortunately, we're not, competing in a bench press contest, so it doesn't need to feel great. It just needs to feel good enough. It needs to do, it's an accessory in this training program. So as long as it's doing that, we're good. I'll tell you one thing I am really happy about: not having dumbbells or anything in this training cycle. Pressing dumbbells at least, because these loadable dumbbells are a nightmare to press with. I'll do it, but I won't like it at all. I don't know what's next in the program, I'll be honest, as usual. I'm pretty sure it's some T-bar rows, and then your generic face pulls, everything that you would be using to work, some triceps, some upper back, all the general, accessory muscles you would normally work on a pressing day, a secondary press day, I should add. So I'll probably mic up for some of that. We'll get some clips because, frankly, it's pretty late right now. I started later than I usually would. And I usually start pretty late on Thursdays, but not ideal, not perfect. So really, I should eat like a real snack. I know I've mentioned I do it on Thursdays sometimes, but I have not been doing it recently, and I think it's kind of getting to me after the first two exercises of Thursdays. So I got to do something different when it comes to that because it could be better. It could definitely be better. So moving on to the next accessory. All right, so we're supposed to be doing incline dumbbell flies. So I'm going to rig up this, which I'm excited for because I've never quite done it this way. Hopefully this isn't too much band tension. Now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely possible. But we'll see. All right. Let's give this a try. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, yeah. All right, that was kind of a feeler set. And that felt good. I'm also supersetting these with some tricep pushdowns. Both of these are 4 sets of 8, so we'll see. We'll bang out a few sets here. Definitely going to need some more band tension on this. We'll just go the whole way up here. There we go. I don't usually do standard tricep pushdowns, but I wanted to do them to see how they felt, and they are feeling great, actually. That feels like a complete tricep. Only tricep. I definitely need to get a little bit more band tension on both of these exercises. Hopefully the mic doesn't fall on my beard. That'd be embarrassing. I'd say that'd be embarrassing, but I'm wearing a pug shirt. It's rather embarrassing. Oh, it's definitely going to fall out. Oh, no, we're good. All right. It's a little bit more band tension this time around. We're just going to grab the bands. See if that helps. All right. I like that a lot because it's very tough to stabilize. Definitely need to add some more bands to this, I think. I should just grab my other orange band over there, but I'll be all right. My triceps have gotten so much work this week, I think just a light squeezing set would be better. Yeah, I think that's the move. I was watching some more Sam Sulek during this workout because I usually do. And he was talking about not setting a rep goal for his sets. And that's one of the few things that I might actually disagree with him on. Meaning, I prefer to almost set a rep goal that is just ridiculous. It's something that I probably cannot reach. Like, I try to give an example, but you know what I mean. Like, if you know you can do 10 reps, why are you setting your goal at 10 reps? And this is kind of this is combining like kind of my mindset with Sam's mindset. Obviously he goes to failure pretty much every set. And that's one way to look at it, going to failure, but sometimes people misjudge where failure is. And I mean that by saying like, oh, I could only do 8 reps, when in reality they could do, 4 more, 5 more maybe. So if you think you can only get like 8 reps in a set at whatever weight you're at, Say something stupid. Say 15. Because I think you're going to push a lot harder by going for that ridiculous amount of reps versus just saying, I'm going to go to failure. Because I think people misjudge where failure is. And I mean, that can even be, and even that's a little controversial. Because are you saying mechanical failure? Are you saying total muscle failure? Are you saying the weight isn't moving at all anymore? I think to failure is a little bit too broad of a term when it comes to training. So I think by setting kind of an outlandish goal for a set is just better. I think failure is too broad. I think you need to have some sort of rep scheme to follow. You know, I'm not a bodybuilder, so it doesn't matter. All I know is whenever I see 5+ on a set or 3+ like I had today, I have a number in mind leading up to that. Like, it sounds stupid to think, but for 370, I had 7 reps. Did I really think I was going to get 370? I don't know. I was willing to. I can convince myself that it's a possible thing, and that's why I'd say 7. So that's really what my thought process is whenever I go to when I have a set that's essentially an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. I think of it more as like, and just a ridiculous amount of reps. I don't know how else to describe it, but I think you get the idea. Wow, the stability on that is really tough. I like that. I'm liking the little squeeze that I'm getting with these. I'll keep going with that. Try to keep tension the whole time. I'm sure you guys can hear the sound of the rain hitting off my my roof. Pretty loud. All right. Rather than sit here and ramble on about some other stuff, I'm going to cut the video. We'll see if I record anything else. I probably won't, but you'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I didn't record anything else. I'm ready to go inside. It's really about my only thoughts right now. What's that? Yeah. All right. Overall, good press day. I have a deload event day. That'll be tomorrow night. Most likely. Unless I end up having like a late afternoon session, maybe? Probably not. I don't know. I'm working a lot of overtime between tomorrow and Saturday. Well, probably not a lot of overtime to some of you guys, but like 10 hours or so. So I don't know if I want to train after, an 8.5 hour shift or whatever it'll be Saturday morning. We'll see though. If that's when I need to do it, that's when I need to do it. Like, it's got to get done. That doesn't really matter. As long as it gets done, I don't care when I do it. So that's all I got for today, guys. Hope you like the videos. I'm having fun doing them still. I know this week hasn't been that exciting, but I know these next 8 weeks should produce some good content, which is not the main goal. It really isn't. The main goal is to just go to the show and do something cool. That's pretty much my only motto. Do something cool. Or don't suck. I say don't suck a lot. And so that's really the goal. We'll do what we can. We got a lot of work to do in 8 weeks' time, so I hope you guys stick around to see it all happen. Go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.